Hey guys, welcome back to the family of 3. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you've enjoyed our Disney World series. We had such an amazing time there, it was such special memories and we're glad we're able to share them with you. But yeah, today we're actually heading over to Waiheke and we're very excited. We're actually going on a different ferry that we haven't done before. This is a new company here, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like. I think it's a tiny bit smaller boat. So yeah, let's head on the boat and check it out.
So we're on the Island Direct ferry here in Auckland City. We're going to be making our way across to Waiheke this morning to check out the sculpture trail that's on at the moment for the month of March. It's about a 45-minute ride across, so it's not too long, and we're taking the smaller ferry. So it's only about 50 people on this ferry, as opposed to Fullers, who are the main service provider towards Waiheke. But yeah, this one's a lot cheaper, a lot newer, and I think generally a lot better service. So we're giving this one a go for the first time.
Okay, so we've arrived here in Waiheke now. The boat ride was fantastic. It wasn't too choppy, which was really good. Jono's just inside getting a rental car, so we're going to head off to go on the sculpture trail. Okay, so we've made it to the car after a little bit of a adventure. Jono took us to the wrong car and we all hopped in it, and then the key wouldn't work. But we're in our car now, so we're heading off to the sculpture trail now.
So Rebekah might be trying to put me in it, saying we got the wrong car, but to be fair, the license plates were one number different, so we did just all hop into the wrong car by mistake. But yeah, we have hired a car for the day while we're here. I think it was $105 for the day, and again, for the sculpture thing, you don't specifically need a car. You can catch the shuttles that they've got coming to and from the ferry up to here. I think there's a small charge, like $10 a person for that. But because we're going to be on the island for sort of a little while, we also wanted to check out some of the shops, maybe go to a cafe somewhere for lunch as well. So it was just a bit easier because there's 5 of us here today to take a car and just have a bit of an explore.
Okay, we've arrived at the entrance. This is where you get your wristband if you have just driven here, and you clean your shoes, and they also sell little catalogue booklets. They're about $10. We decided to get one because it's got lots of information on the different sculpture art. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing this trail, and we should also get some amazing views while we walk around as well. Okay, so for the first 3 sculptures, when you come in, there is one in the ferry building, and then there is also one out in the water, which was the car one that's up on the pillar, and then there's also one where it's with the sheep. I'll just put some overlay images of that now so you can see the first 3. So they actually happen before you're even at the trail. So yeah, it's quite cool, very immersive doing that. We didn't actually realise, we just saw them and we were like, oh wow, these are so cool. But yeah, to know that they're actually part of the sculpture trail is pretty cool.
One thing we did find when looking into the excursion was there isn't actually a huge amount online. We did try and do our research, tried to figure out where exactly things were going to be, how many sculptures there were going to be, sort of all the different information, and there wasn't a huge amount. Obviously, if you do catch the buses here, they pretty much take you to the spot, but if you are planning on driving as well, you certainly can. It's a little bit of a walk, but basically the track starts at the very end of Nick Johnson Drive, I think it is, so it is quite easy to find. Again, when you get here, you can get the book as we picked up. It then gives you a lot of information on the sculptures this year, 19 sculptures. And they do say on the website, again, it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours walk, but looking at the actual track, it's probably around about 2 kilometres. So I think realistically it's probably about half an hour's walk. And again, depending on how long you want to spend at each sculpture, you can take your time just to fill out the day. It's sort of looking a little bit wet. We can see over towards the mainland at the moment. We might get some showers later on, so we probably won't be dawdling too much. So it's really cool to be able to come over to Waiheke Island and experience some of these amazing art sculptures like behind me here. We've been wanting to come as a family for quite a while. I think the event's been running since 2003 and it runs every second year. So it's not something that you can just sort of decide to go to. You do sort of have to plan ahead. And because Waiheke Island is so popular, it's also something that you ideally want to like book the ferries for if you can. Over summer and on events like this, the ferries can really get sold out. You can be waiting 3 or 4 ferries to catch a ferry, which is why we did go with the smaller company, and because they had a cheaper fixed time booking, so you could guarantee a ferry slot, which makes it really fantastic to be able to come and enjoy it. But yeah, it's fantastic to be able to check these out. We're not very far through, but yeah, some of them are amazing already. I think even the scenery, like because it's around the coast, you're getting these amazing views all down over the water and down the cliffs and everything else. It's definitely not pedestrian friendly. There's like trees you've got to climb over and duck under and things like that, but yeah, definitely quite doable if you're somewhat able. So yeah, I think probably definitely worth coming and checking out. $20 is not that much, I think, to visit, so yeah, definitely worth checking out.
The tyres are cast in bronze and feature the logos of the artist's name. And Bloom's his name's Bloom.
So he would have to do the mould.
Yeah. So I think the sculpture behind me is one of my favourites so far. I think it's probably going to be a top contender by the end of the walk that we do. It symbolises the Cape Reinga tree house. It's sort of perched upon the rocks and clinging on to sort of the bank around it. So yeah, I think quite symbolic but quite cool. As I say, I think the artist has done an amazing job. Again, right up my alley on this sort of artwork. So yeah, really liking this one. But we can also see a few more across the valley from where we are. It looks like a big spider or something up further, so that's going to be cool to check out. We're all sort of going wow already on that one as well. So yeah, we'll keep on moving, but yeah, really nice spot to again stop and have a little bit of a break and just take it all in as well.
So Madison's been looking after the booklet and reading up on all the different sculptures. How are you finding it so far?
It's been cool so far. I've been liking looking at all the different sculptures and it's quite a unique one.
So we're a good chunk of the way through the walk now. It's definitely been quite nice. I think it's been maybe an hour or so for us to make our way around, and we're sort of in the final section here. Again, some beautiful vantage points looking out sort of over the different bays and sort of across the harbour. Again, some of the art pieces are really quite cool. The one that we just looked back there, the bicycle on the pencil, again, probably a top contender of mine. I don't know if it's going to beat out the lighthouse one, because that was just amazing, but yeah, some really cool pieces. So yeah, it's been a really nice day. I think we're still going to continue having a look around, and we're also going to be making our way off probably back up towards the shops and getting something to eat later on as well, just taking advantage of the day. But yeah, really nice day to be over here. The weather's holding out nicely for us, not too bright, not too sunny, not too cold, so nice breeze as well.
So behind me here is a crane and it's got a brontosaurus head attached to it, which is really cool, and the crane itself can actually move, so it can climb up hills and stuff, and it can move itself.
Okay, so we finished up the sculpture walk and we have had an amazing time. My favourite was definitely the one where it's the lighthouse with the tree roots coming out of it. And I'm pretty sure, didn't you guys say you liked that one?
I think that was all of our favourites, wasn't it?
Yeah, for once we actually all decided on a favourite together.
Yep.
But my second favourite was definitely the coloured circles all sort of interlocked together along the pathway. What was your second favourite?
My second favourite was like the dinosaur on the crane.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, my second favourite was definitely the bicycle on top of the pencil. So yeah, out of 21 sculptures I think in total, we all had definitely a clear favourite, but yeah, from there we all diverged a little bit. I think behind us as well, the other cutouts, as I say, we all quite like them. So yeah, really nice walk to check it out.
So we're going to go and head into the township now and get some lunch.
We're now in Oniroa Township and we're going to have a look around at some shops and try and find a good place to eat. But the sculpture park walk was lots of fun and I've been really enjoying my day here.
So we just finished up at the nice little place behind me here. It's an Italian place here in Oniroa. Quite nice. It's got a real sort of cozy atmosphere, real uniquely themed inside as well. So, and the dishes were quite amazing. I got myself focaccia bread with eggs and potato rosti. Madison got herself a pizza, and I should know what Rebekah got, but I don't. But yeah, they were all yummy. I think meals were around about $25, $28 each, so middle of the road. But yeah, really nice food, so nice to check out. A lot of the places here at the moment are really busy. On weekends, generally if you haven't got a reservation, you're going to be probably struggling to find somewhere right at lunchtime. But yeah, inside here it wasn't too bad. So we've made our way back down to the wharf area. We're going to be catching the ferry. It's not due for about another 10 or 15 minutes, so got a little bit of a time up our sleeve. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day over on the island. Especially love the sculpture trail. You had fun on it?
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
Yeah, we had a good time. I'd say a nice little walk. It's something that we really want to do for a long time, so it was good to be able to get over and like check it out, especially on a nice day like this. It hasn't been too hot. It's after the peak of summer, so but not too cold as well. But yeah, then we checked out the Oniroa. We had that nice little restaurant as well, the Italian place. Quite nice food. I'd happily go back there again. Like your pizza?
Yeah, it was really good.
And then from there, because we're over with Rebekah's parents and they haven't been to Waiheke in quite a while, we just made our way just round in general. We had a car, so we sort of went for a bit of a drive. We sort of checked out the different areas, called into a couple of beaches and just had a little bit of a look as well. But yeah, been a really nice day. As I think maybe a couple of years, because it's every 2 years the sculpture thing comes around. But yeah, I think we'll possibly come back in the future and check it out again. But yeah, thanks for coming along with us.
And can you please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye. So we've just jumped on the ferry, pleasant surprise. They've also got a DJ playing. Another reason this ferry company might be a little bit better than Fuller's, but it's all good.